50 million books sold. A universe dense enough to choke a casual reader. And the promise that this time, Hollywood isn't going to take our favorite franchise, gut it, and wear its skin like a suit. They promised us a faithful adaptation, or the author actually calls the shots. But if you believe that, I have a bridge in Brooklyn and a canceled season of The Wheel of Time to sell you. Hey Geekly, Kikai Waffer here. Strap in, we're opening the file on the Brandon Sanderson and Apple TV deal. So, here is the raw data. According to The Hollywood Reporter and IGN, Apple TV has officially closed the deal for the rights to Brandon Sanderson's Cosmere. We're talking about a massive shared universe. The plan is to start with a Mistborn feature film, followed by the Stormlight Archive television series. But the headline isn't just the deal, it's the terms. Sanderson isn't just signing the checks and walking away. The report claims he will write, produce, and consult, and crucially, he will have approvals. He's literally taking the next 5 months off from his novels to write the Mistborn screenplay himself as his full-time job. He went to the Cosmere subreddit and told fans he picked Apple because they offered him real control, unlike other studios where you meet low-level execs who smile and then ignore you. Now, let's play devil's advocate for a minute. If you're a Sanderson fan, this is ostensibly the dream scenario. We're not dealing with Netflix, the factory of canceled shows, or Amazon, who took the Wheel of Time and turned it into whatever that was. We're dealing with Apple TV. And honestly, they've earned a bit of credit. They make Severance. They made Silo, which was a fantastic book adaptation. They value prestige over volume. The production company attached to Stormlight is Blue Marble, run by Teresa King, who produced Pachinko. That is a show that respects its source material deeply. Plus, Sanderson is smart. He saw what happened to George R.R. Martin on House of the Dragon. Martin gave notes, and the showrunners apparently used them as coasters. Sanderson explicitly said he flew to Hollywood to meet the real decision-makers to ensure that didn't happen to him. He's positioning himself as a true partner, not just a consultant. On paper, this is the anti-Hollywood deal. It's quality over quantity, creator intent over studio interference. It sounds perfect. But that is when I read the fine print, and the cynicism kicked in hard. Because Sanderson dropped a little quote that sent a shiver down my spine. He said, "I promise not to get too distracted to do books." Buddy, seriously? Let's talk about the reality of the beast he just walked into. You do not simply write a screenplay for a massive fantasy blockbuster as a side hustle for 5 months. Filmmaking is a black hole that consumes time, energy, and souls. We've seen this trap before. George R.R. Martin got involved in TV, and we've been waiting for the Winds of Winter for over a decade. Patrick Rothfuss got distracted, and the King Killer Chronicle remains unfinished. Sanderson is famous for his machine-like writing speed, but Hollywood is the one thing faster than him at destroying schedules. And let's talk about this creative control. It's a beautiful phrase, isn't it? But do you know what speaks louder than creative control? Budget. The Stormlight Archive is unfilmable on a TV budget. We're talking about a world with giant crustaceans, gravity-defying combat, and little spirits called Spren that float around people's heads constantly. To do that right requires Marvel-level CGI for every single frame. When the budget balloons to $200 million and the shareholders get nervous, do you think Apple is going to let Sanderson keep his artistic vision? Or are they going to say, cut the Spren, cut the weird armor, and make it look like Game of Thrones because that sells? He says he has approvals. Great, but approval doesn't mean veto power when the studio says we literally cannot afford this scene. And let's not forget, Sanderson's a nice guy. He liked the executives. He got the red carpet treatment. Of course he did. That's what Hollywood does. They wine you, they dine you, they tell you you're a genius, and then the moment the ink is dry, they hire a director who reinterprets your magic system because it doesn't test well with focus groups in Ohio. Sanderson is betting his legacy that he can tame the tiger. He thinks he can be the exception to the rule that has crushed almost every other fantasy author in the streaming era. I want to believe him, I really do, but the history of geek culture suggests that the moment an author trades their pen for a producer's chair, the books stop coming and the show eventually disappoints. Link in the description to the full IGN report. I want to know where you stand in the comments. Are you Team Optimist? Sanderson is different. This will be the greatest fantasy adaptation ever. Or are you Team Jaded? This is the beginning of the end for his book release schedule. Choose your side. And that is a wrap on this dossier. Case closed. If you enjoyed the breakdown, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and sound off in the comments, because you know the algorithm feeds on the drama. To support the channel and keep the coffee flowing, the link is right down below in the description. Now for the real test. Take a good look at this outfit and the background. Did you catch the reference? Drop the character's name in the comments right now. I need to know if you guys are true fans or if I just look like a glitched NPC today. I will catch you on the next deep dive. This was Kikai Wafra for NewsGeekly. Peace.